You know, the best thing about being alive is every day I get to choose. I get to choose my attitude. I get to choose my exercise. I get to choose how I feel. I get to choose how I interact with people. And so do you. We all have this unique gift of being able to choose, which is unlike anything else in the animal kingdom. We have the choice to look at our history, look at our past, and look at our future and decide where we want to go. My name is Scott Anthony, and I'm proud to be here today because I want to share something with you that I make a decision upon every single morning that makes me wake up, where I jump out of bed just like that. When I wake up, normally about 5:30 in the morning, I wriggle my toes. I make sure they're working, and the minute they work, I feel truly blessed. I feel truly privileged, because about a year and a half ago when I had an accident, I couldn't walk and I was stuck in bed. And I remember how hard it was to learn how to walk again, and to learn that how lucky I am that I have this movement, I have these limbs, I have this choice of life if I chase it. And when I wake up in the mornings and I swing my legs around because they work, I sit on the end of the bed, I stretch my back, and then I stand up. And from that moment, everything I do that day is a gift. Everything I decide to live, everything I decide to think and put my energy into is my purpose, is my calling, and I am what's the word? Internally and truly grateful, but with every core of my being, because other people woke up today with their legs not working. Other people woke up today with their partner cold from taking their last breath the night before, or other people wake up into a life of struggle and just what seems to be a constant cycle of battle. Whereas as humans, as adults, we have the responsibility to always look for the best in a situation. And you know, I wake up and I go for my run in the morning and I feel alive. When the rest of the world is sleeping, here I am, I'm running in outdoor spaces like this, and I get to really contemplate on what I'm going to do with my day. I get to think about how I can impact the world, how I can learn things, and how I can be a better version of myself. And the best part about that is I get to choose. I get to look at the things that have gone right and look at some of the things that have gone wrong perhaps, and how I can change circumstances. And with my kids, things I've perhaps done the day before that were really good, and in some cases things I've done that I could have done better. But I have this determination to make sure every single day I strive to become the best version of myself, and I give out the positive vibes, the positive energy, and the uplifting belief in others that they too can battle their way through and overcome some of their biggest fears or obstacles or hurdles. So today is a gift. Today is a true blessing, and I am seriously grateful to be able to stand here, to be able to come to these open places, these sort of places where tourists come along and they take photographs of trees, because where they live, they don't have big green open spaces. They often don't have trees they can just look at and just look at the bird life. And where I live, there's always an abundance of birds. There's always beautiful green open places to run and to walk. And you know, I'm just lucky. I'm seriously lucky to be alive in a world today where I get to make choices. And I think we are too. And as parents of kids especially, which are my burn in life, and the Dad Warrior movement is all about helping our kids see the positive in life and helping other people who, just like you, are kids in bigger bodies. We've still got the stories and the histories and the pains and the happy moments of when we were kids. But how we take those memories and they play a role in our adult life, it's important to us to realize that we actually have the opportunity to shape not just our lives, but the lives of our kids and the lives of those around us. So I'm pretty pumped up. Today is what is it? It's a Tuesday, and it is about 8:35. And I've got up, I've had my breakfast, I've done my exercise, I've done my run, I've come back, I've showered, I'm ready to roll. I've already answered messages, I've already sent some fire up comments to other people to give them a bit of energy and a bit of charge up for their morning. And now I'm living my morning. But this is the second part of my morning. I've already done my burn, my energy fuel, my run, my burn, my reignition. It just fires me up to be able to walk, to be able to run, to be able to get outside. And then I've done all those other things in the morning to help other people, and now I'm back here shooting this video because it's not even 9 o'clock and cars are just driving past, grinding away, having to go to work as if life is not theirs to control. And it's like they're working for the boss, working for the man, and feel like they have no control anymore, when we actually have the most amount of control we've ever had in our lives. Technology gives us the ability to communicate. Technology gives us the way that we can work around the world and reach millions of people with a voice message or an email or a telephone call or a FaceTime or just a message sent through SMS. So is life as bad as some people make it out? Hell no. Life is a gift, like we have just been given the golden chalice to create the life that we choose. If we only stop long enough to realize, are we going to moan about it, or are we actually going to do what we want to do? Are we going to write down a list of 3 things we want to get done today, or are we just going to focus on 3 things that didn't go our way? I tend to focus on the positive. It fires me up. It means we can really start changing things in our lives. And I hope today that when you've watched this video, you don't just see some rampant lunatic talking to you, but instead you realize that I'm telling you these things because I truly, truly believe we have the opportunity, the gift, the potential, and the most perfect time in history to make the world the place we want it to be, and to make our lives the richest, most incredible, most empowering life we could ever imagine. If we get out of our way, push our fears aside, stop suffering from excusitis, and actually make a decision today to do something worthwhile for both ourselves and, more importantly, to help other people. So my message for you today is do something you wouldn't normally do. Look at it from a different perspective. What could you do today that would help someone else? Or what could you do today that's going to help motivate you to want to help someone else and improve your life along the way? Because let's face it, if we only do things for ourselves, what happens? It's a pretty small world. But if we do things to help other people, the world as a community grows and everyone benefits because of that. So, what can I say? Have a beautiful day. This is one of my 730 videos that I promised you I would be doing because I want to fire you up and I want you to realize you have the golden chalice in your hands. You have the gift. You have the potential to change your life and build the empire, the business, the relationship, the health, the body, the fitness, the career, whatever it is you want to create, you have the gift. All you got to do is turn the key. Do you turn it on or do you turn it off? Do you do something or do you make excuses? I challenge you to step up, to stand up and to chase your dreams so the world can benefit. My name is Scott Anthony. Have an awesome day.